3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
My friends, Puff and Steph with you on this fantastic Friday, getting you ready for the weekend. Steph, it is Good Friday, so happy Good Friday to you.
Happy Good Friday to you.
Easter is Sunday already. Can you believe it?
I can't, but I'm so excited because Michael and his girlfriend Mariana are coming home for Easter.
Really?
Coming home from Florida. Yep.
When are they coming?
Tonight.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they'll be here. We haven't talked about this. So how long are they going to be here?
Not for very long. Literally getting in tonight and then Sunday early evening flying back. So it's very, very, very quick. It's a quick trip to come all the way up here for like 2 nights, but...
We should do something like tomorrow night. Yeah, let's talk about that off the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard because when he's home, there's so many people that he wants to see.
Please. Number one, why would he want to see anyone but you and your mom and your brother?
Well, he always includes us, but sometimes like we'll get together with some of his friends or, you know, it's hard because he doesn't get to come home a lot. He doesn't have a lot of time off work. And this is his home. Like, this is where he's from. So when he comes up here, he wants to see all his friends.
Can I ask you this? When he comes home, does he ever go, hey, what's Puff doing?
He does not.
Okay.
I gotta shoot you straight on that one.
Okay. All right.
He does not.
All right. What about his girlfriend, Mariana? What's Puff up to? Maybe we should include him on all of our activities.
I mean, she might say like, how's Puff, but
That's
yeah.
what you mean. What's up? We should invite him.
I think so, yeah. It's usually a whirlwind when they're home because it's just like never enough time. But that's just because I don't ever want him to leave.
So, all right, you are in your mid-20s. Let me ask you this question. Do you still get Easter baskets?
Yes. My mom always says, do you still want an Easter basket? And I'm like, yes. And she always says, you know, when I have grandkids, this is going to stop. And I'm like, that's fine. Someday I want you to spoil my kids and I will spoil them also. But for now, I love candy. You know, we have this debate every year because you don't think presents should go in Easter baskets. I usually get like she'll get me like a new jewelry.
Hold on,
or something.
let's have that debate in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We are in the American Shaman of PA studio. It's Friday before Easter. Let's have the debate.
Let's do it,
my friend. Let's have the debate.
Might as well do it, right?
Because having it after Easter would be weird.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
All right. Easter is Christmas light. Change my mind.
It kind of is, and here's where we differ is that I support it. I'm all about it. Get your kids some chalk or jump rope or like nice little presents. I don't think they need to get like the new PlayStation. I mean, if you do, that's fine.
I actually agree with you. I always agreed with you on this. No, I always agreed with you on this part. No, on this part, candy. Small little things, a jump rope and chalk, that's not a big deal. I'm talking about the people that are like Diet Christmas and they'll buy their kid a $70 PlayStation game.
I mean, I think maybe it's nice to get one big gift.
And you don't No big gift. A jump rope costs you $5, you know? If you want to get your kids a couple Easter presents at Five Below or Dollar General, yeah. I will never. I'm not going to hate on that.
I think it's great.
I'm not going to hate on that. But if you are buying your kids like a $60 PlayStation Plus card so they can go download a game, I don't believe in that. I don't. Now, I call it Diet Christmas because, you know, for Christmas, a lot of times you might get 5 or 6 or 7 of those type of presents. But on Easter, you might get 1. Now, I'm fully aware that in your family, anyone can do whatever they want. I'm just some random guy on a podcast that 5 people listen to. So
that's great.
Yeah. So I get that, but it's something that I've held near and dear to my heart for years. Easter has turned into Diet Christmas. Case in point, pre-COVID, you go to the mall and you sit on the Easter Bunny's lap.
Yeah, and that's so fun.
It's not Santa.
Yeah, but it's still cool to visit the Easter Bunny because the Easter Bunny's the one that brings you like all your stuff. So you gotta go talk to him.
What do you want for Easter? I don't know, Easter Bunny, a jump rope, some chalk. Let's not go crazy. All right, starving kids in Africa.
That's reasonable. Some chocolate.
But this whole like we need to get our kids and then post about it on the internet, that's bad too.
I mean, if that's what you want to do for your kids, though, I think it's nice.
No, you can do what you want. I'm not saying pass a law stopping you. I'm just saying I'm judging you. Just like you're judging me for the things I do and say.
I'm trying to think. Like, I brought up the jump rope because I specifically remember getting things like that for Easter, like a skip it and like fun little like spring toys. Like, it's warm out again. Let's go play outside.
Right. You want to get your kid a football? Go for it. Don't care. It's when you're like, hey, what did you get for Easter? I got season tickets to the Eagles. Like, no.
We used to get tickets to go see the Harlem Globetrotters for Easter. Or no, that was Valentine's Day. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got Valentine's Day gifts.
Steph, what are you so excited about? Oh my God, just a couple weeks away from my 4th of July gifts. Oh my God. And then after that, it's Labor Day gifts. I can't wait.
Hey, you know what? You got to celebrate things in life, right? Even if it's little things like Arbor Day.
And then soon my mom's going to be hiding our Halloween baskets. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's talk about the 3 regrets most people have at the end of their life. Yes, we're talking about...
Oh, this is depressing.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. There's a book that just released. This person shares the 3 most common regrets she hears from hospital patients who have less than 6 months to live.
Oh my gosh.
This is to inspire.
This sounds really sad.
Here's the thing. It's people dying that you don't know, but let their stories and their regrets inspire you to not have the same.
Okay.
Okay? If I put it like that, is it a little bit better?
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
People regret not following their dreams, leading them to ponder many what-if scenarios.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not expressing themselves to their loved ones.
Yes.
Yep.
See, I'm never going to have this regret.
I know
tell
you
people
won't.
I love them all the time.
You tell people that you don't know that you love them.
True. But I'm never going to regret not telling them.
Right. Hey, Steph, what did you tell that stranger on the street who said they liked your necklace? I told them I love them.
Is this true?
And not forgiving others, holding grudges.
Yes.
So those are the 3.
I feel passionately about that last one.
I know what you thought when we first started talking about this. Do you still feel that way, or do you think this was a good thing to talk about?
No, it was good.
Maybe I set it up bad?
Yeah. Depressing start, inspiring finish.
Let's talk about what dead people are saying.
Yeah. I think they're important things, especially like forgiving people, you know? Like, that's something you don't think about till maybe that point in your life.
So we have one more thing to talk about here, and this is kind of a sad story.
Good.
This does not...
Is it more people that are like given 6 months to live?
No. A Laurel, Michigan man was awakened from a dead sleep Wednesday morning around 4:15 a.m. to find a man holding a gun to his head and demanding that he hand over his 2 cats. The man grabbed one of the cats and took off. Police quickly caught up to him and arrested him. It is believed the thief knew the victim. Still unreported what happened to the stolen cat, or what was it about the cat that made it so special that he took the cat at gunpoint.
Right. Was it an expensive cat?
He catnapped him. I don't know anything about cats. I didn't even realize there were different types of cats.
Maybe it was like one of those Great Pyrenees mountain cats or something.
Let's type in Great Pyrenees.
I think that's...
Great Pyrenees is a dog breed.
Okay, so that checks out. I know nothing about cats.
I typed in Great PYR and it says Great Pyrenees dog breed.
Okay, I was a little off.
You know what though? Let's see if it looks like a cat.
Right? Maybe it does. Fluffy tail?
No.
Not at all. Okay.
Nothing like that.
Don't listen
It looks
to me.
it looks like a, my dog Mugatu.
Yeah.
It looks like a white Mugatu.
Oh.
It looks like an albino Mugatu.
I want one of those. Okay.
You want everyone.
True.
Great Pyrenees cat.
Okay, I was a little off. There's something...
You said Great... Oh, you know what? You said Great Pyrenees Mountain.
Maybe, yeah. Like a cat, like mountain, like a mini version of a... No? Okay.
Not a thing.
It was an expensive cat of some type.
This would be... I wanted to talk about this because this is like the saddest thing ever.
It's making me sick to my stomach.
Now, the guy got the cat back and we're happy about that. But man, obviously when I read this, I put myself in that dude's shoes where someone breaks into my house, puts a gun in my head and demands my dogs.
I'd be like, just shoot me then, but don't touch my dogs. Seriously. Shoot me.
Be
Do not touch my dogs.
God, my brother's in the basement. Can you take him?
Do you want him instead?
I mean... My mom's nice. Do you want him?
Just don't touch my dogs,
We
please.
got a lot of snacks in the kitchen. Just can you not take the dogs?
Yeah, that's devastating.
What a weird thing. Now this is a story that if we do get more info, I'll update.
Please do.
Very rarely do we do. I'm not gonna say that I want to be single right now, but I think it might be better. I would be better being single now than I was when I was single. I'll explain next.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Again, I am going to preface this. So for those of you who might be spying on this show for my wife, mind your business, okay? That's not what I'm saying here. All I'm saying is that I might have done better if I was single now with women than I did back in the day. Okay?
Back in the day.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I want to test the waters. Grass isn't always greener. I understand that, all right?
It's not.
So mind your business. According to a new survey of 2,000 people by dating.com, nearly 75% of singles are more turned on by a dad bod. This
there you go.
pudgy without defined pecs than any other body type. Only 15% of members shared that they prefer a Barbie or Ken-like body type when it comes to their desired gender. The survey doesn't explain exactly what a dad bod is in a woman, but we can all, you guess. It's,
Mom bod?
yeah, I mean, maybe somebody that's like not super cut or
Right.
whatever.
Pudgy, that word.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, where was studies like this? Where were singles like this when I was, because you want to talk about a dry spell. There was like 2.5 years where I didn't date anyone. And rightfully, like I have to admit, I wasn't like out there trying too hard.
You were working a lot.
I was working at the radio station constantly. I was DJing on the weekends all the time, 2 to 3 nights a week. I don't know. It's not that I didn't want a girlfriend. It's just I didn't really actively pursue one. And online dating was still pretty new.
Right.
There wasn't as many apps. There was like Plenty of Fish was a thing, and like Match.com was a thing, and there was a couple other ones that were things.
MySpace? Was MySpace still a thing back then?
No.
Okay.
No. MySpace, not for dating, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, MySpace was done in 2005 or 6 or something like that. So I don't know. But I think like now that dad bods are trendy, I'm like, hey, I'm like the king of dad bods over here. I don't know. I feel kind of like I was my dad bod was wasted. It wasn't as popular.
It wasn't appreciated back then.
It was not appreciated. I think I was just called fat.
I think girls are really coming around now and realizing that is really, it's really the way to go. Because I think a guy who maybe he likes to work out and stuff, but he also likes to eat dessert. And guess what? That's the best of both worlds if you ask me. And I feel like typically, now this is a generalization, but typically guys who are not maybe perfectly chiseled with an 8-pack, they're also not arrogant and full of themselves. And furthermore, naturally, as a female, you feel like you can trust them more when you're dating them. You don't worry about it as much.
Maybe it's because you're not worried about other women talking to them because they have a dad bod.
I mean, let's call it what it is. You're probably not as worried about them being like disloyal, unloyal.
Yeah, they're not full of themselves. They're just full.
They're full of dessert, and that is what we need,
Yeah.
ladies. Get you a man that likes to eat.
You ever think that sometimes you're just a human out of time? Like I was born too early or too late. Like I think I was born a little too early.
In the wrong time period.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like where I'm at. But, being single now, not now as in COVID because that sucks. But I mean like now, like, in this time frame where people are like celebrating the DBs, if you will.
The TVs.
I might be a little bit more like, I don't know, a little bit more desirable to certain people. Like, hey, do you like to be warm in the winter? Check it out. Yeah.
And you'll let her like cook and bake for you, right?
I'll cook for her.
Well, but like, and then this is again maybe a like sexism thing, but like personally, like I like to bake.
Yeah.
And if I'm with a guy who's like, no, babe, that's 2 out of my macros for the day, I'm done.
I don't even know what that means.
I know.
That's
like
out
eat
of
my
my
brownies.
macro. Just shut up.
Eat the brownie.
Just eat the stupid brownie, all right? God forbid one of your abs slightly disappears.
Right. Like I want to be able to cook and bake for you, and I want you to eat it, not weigh it on a scale.
Hold on. That'd be funny. They pull out a scale. Hold on. I can eat. All right. Give me a piece. That's too big. So we'll cut that in half in quarters. You know what? Let me throw each little corner in my meal prep kit for the day.
Exactly.
Can I make you dinner? I'm like, I brought my own. Thanks.
Exactly.
You know what, though? They got discipline. More power to
Oh,
those
absolutely.
guys.
I'm not hating on them, but I'm just saying I like a guy who likes to eat.
I know. I know. I don't think anyone's going to accuse you of hating anyone.
Right.
Me, yes. You, no, not so much. A man sitting in an expensive car is more attractive to women than the same man sitting in an economy car. Researchers showed 120 women between the ages of 21 and 40 a picture of a guy behind the wheel of a luxury car and then inside of a battered Ford Fiesta. Most of the women rated the guy's personal attractiveness higher when he was in a pricier car.
Wait, sorry. 1 second. What does economy mean?
You're actually like economy's like cheap.
Oh.
Economy's like cheap.
Oh,
Like a battered Ford Fiesta. Like it had
like an older car.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the experiment was reversed, men showed absolutely no preference for a woman's fancy car.
That makes sense.
So 120 120 women did this study. So it's not a huge sample size, but it is enough maybe to say we might have something here.
Right.
So dad bods are cool as long as those dad bods are driving nice cars.
Pretty much.
Apparently.
That's all we want,
I
ladies.
got one of those things. I've never driven a really nice car.
You know what, though? I like that you have an SUV. I like it if a guy has like an SUV or a truck. Like I think that's like attractive to women, and it's clean.
What about a minivan? Would you ever what would you think if a guy rolled up in a minivan?
If he's single and has no children, I think I'd have a few questions. However, I'd like to have a minivan someday when I have kids. They're practical. You know what I mean?
I have questions. Why the choice of a minivan?
Right.
Now, if he gives you a good excuse, like, well, where I work, I have to haul a lot of stuff, and you notice that there's no back seats in the minivan, there's just a bed. No, I'm just kidding. There's no back seats, and he's hauling stuff. Like, oh, I get it. But he pulls up in a Honda Odyssey minivan, and you're just like, am I dating a soccer mom?
Right? Why?
Cool. I guess. All right. So, how do you think you would do in this study?
Looking at guys in cars.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, for me, it's more about SUV truck versus like a sedan.
Okay.
I don't know why, and I have no explanation for that, and I'm not hating on anybody who drives a sedan. I drive a sedan, but I like it when, like, I guess when guys have like a bigger vehicle, I don't know. It's weird.
I do love the fact that guys showed no preference.
Yeah, they don't care.
Like, that makes men look better than women in this scenario.
Right. They're just really looking at the woman.
And there's not many times that happens, so I'm, like, proud of us, right? Like, there's not many times guys come out looking like, oh, wow, they really don't have any preference here. They just, it's how she looks, basically. Okay. Where women, you kind of come off looking a little bit gold diggery.
A little shallow there. Yeah.
A little bit.
Good for men, though. Good
Yes.
job. Good job, guys.
We got one, guys. One for men, 715 for women. We're catching up. Saying there's a chance. We're going to cause some controversy coming up, I know. Things you should never, ever, ever say to your kids. I disagree with a few of these.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, so I have this list from a website called Dayslide. I've never heard of it before. It's some phrases according to experts that you should never ever say to your kids. Now, this is a funny list for Steph and I to be doing, considering the fact that we don't have children. However, just because you don't have kids doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have an opinion on how kids should be raised or what you would do with your kids. You should never tell your kids, I do everything for you. Okay. You did great on your test. Why can't you do that all the time? Boom. That's one thing. I don't have a problem with that.
No, yeah, I agree with that. That's kind of harsh.
No, like...
Wait, you're saying you think you should say it?
These are things that they say you should never, ever say to your kids. I disagree. I would ask them, this is what you're capable of. You have the potential. It's all how you word it.
That's what I was going to say.
You have the potential. I see it in you. You got this. What is different on this test than all the other ones?
You worded a lot better than they did.
And this is something, there's a couple of these type of things on here. when you set your expectation low for your children, don't be surprised when they hit it. Okay? You make me so mad. What's wrong with that? I don't have a problem with that. You make me so mad when you do this. It's a way of telling your children that they're doing wrong and it's causing you emotional distress. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to let your kids know that you have an effect on them. You can't be super parent all the time.
Right.
Don't eat that. You'll get fat.
Don't say it like that, but you can teach them about like healthy nutrition.
This next one's hilarious. Never ever say to your kid, "You're fat." No duh. No duh. Who's over there going, "Hey, you're fat."
Right.
Like, come on. How about this one? Eat your peas. They're good for you. No, absolutely. You should tell them that.
No, definitely say that.
Yeah.
Again, proper nutrition.
Yeah. Telling your kids to calm down. You get mad when I would tell you to calm down.
Yeah, don't tell your girlfriend that
But
or your wife.
Tell your kids that.
But
Like,
your
calm
kids,
down.
yeah.
Calling your kid lazy. Yeah.
Word it differently, maybe.
Yeah. Stop being such a baby. I'm disappointed in you. No, sometimes you have to be real with your kids.
Oh yeah, and that's
Now
where it
I don't
cuts
know
deep.
what they don't talk about the number. So like at what age?
Right.
Because your 6-year-old doesn't know what disappointed means, but your 12-year-old does. Your 13-year-old does, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You better do what I say or else. Depends on what the or else is. Is the or else is you're going to go to your room, or is the or else going to be I'm going to beat you up?
Right, that sounds threatening.
It does. So if it's threatening a punishment of like going to your room or whatever, or the worst thing you could ever say to Steph, if you're not getting dessert.
How dare you?
But if it's like, or else I'm getting my belt out. Don't physically threaten your kids. Don't make me turn this car around. Please, parents have been saying that for years. Your kids are fine.
And they never actually turn the car
You
around.
live under my roof. You follow my rules. What is wrong with saying that?
It's the truth.
Yes. Do you understand why this list frustrated me?
Yeah.
I told you so. I mean sometimes. But here's the one. And it kind of goes back to what we talked about a little bit ago. B is fine, but A is better. Now listen. I was not a good student. I was not. I got through high school by the skin of my teeth. Once I got into college and I actually started learning about things that I was interested in, my grades got way better. Like I was a way better college student than I ever was in high school. Like I think my average in high school was like an 84 or something like that. And I think when I left college, I had like a 3.4 or something like that. Like I was a good student in college because I was studying things that I liked.
Right.
Right. There is nothing wrong with telling your children that, like, you preface it, B is fine, but it's not the best. A is better. There's nothing wrong with giving your kids a dose of truth. I'm sorry. Like we said before, it's a little bit how you word it.
Right.
Like if it's like, hey, Dad, I got a B, and you know they studied really hard, maybe you don't come in with B's fine, but A would have been better.
Right. And there's those parents out there.
Maybe you don't do it that way, but you have to tell your kids that it's a cutthroat world. And if you're nothing but a B, you're going to lose out to A's your whole life. So how do you get to an A?
Right. Encourage them.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think this leads. What was that movie? There's a movie called Whiplash. I don't know if you ever heard about it. It was a movie about a drummer. And this drummer was in this prestigious music school, and he had this teacher that like wrote him hard and was really, really, really hard on him. And it was a really good movie. I think it won an Oscar. But one of the things that stuck with me is the teacher said one of the worst things you can ever say to someone is good job. Because it's basically saying, good enough.
Oh, I say that to my field hockey girls all the time.
You got to say, you say good job and then give them something else to work on.
Right. But you can't, every time you're saying good job, you can't, like, every time they do something nice, you can't be like, but also do this. Their heads would, like, explode.
Good job, but you could have done this. Good job, Ashley, but, you held the stick wrong. Good job. I get that.
Right.
But I think it's like a one-on-one situation.
Yeah, like, overall.
Yeah, like, good job. Do you want good job? Do you want great job? Do you want that B? You want to be B your whole life, or do you want to get to A?
Right.
And I think the encouragement, but you have to follow up with it. You can't just be a jerk about it, just like before. So I know this is going to make some people mad, and I'm going to get the messages. Honey and Puff, you're never a parent. Let's see what it changes when you don't want to make your kid upset by telling them they could do better. Listen, you're probably right. I'm not going to sit here. I don't have the emotional attachment to any
Neither of us do.
to make it be like, yeah, I'm totally going to tell my kid the truth. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be a pushover. Who knows? But I'm just looking at this list going, I disagree. I don't know. There's a lot I disagree with on here. How do you feel? I've been thinking about this all day, so I kind of went off there.
Sorry, I got really emotional.
Man, some of these are crazy. Mommy's not crying. Everything is fine. Okay, we're just gonna move on.
Whoever put that needs to be checked on.
There's a lot that we skipped. Okay, let's stump Steph here. A survey found that these items most involved in accidents are bikes, stairs, and these. Most involved in accidents, so not like car accidents, just like accidents people have around the house. Bikes, stairs, and these.
Is it like some kind of mobile
Nope.
thing?
Nope.
Like a bike?
Nope. Bikes,
Is
stairs,
it a toy?
and these. I mean, some people might consider it a toy.
Do you keep it in your house or outside in the yard?
You could find them in both, really.
Trampolines.
No. Hold on. I said inside your house or out.
Those mini trampolines, you doing aerobics on that?
True. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected.
Thank you.
Corrected. I always think just big trampolines.
I know.
Who's got that in their living room? That's a cool house.
A mansion.
Yeah, not trampolines. Think way smaller.
It could be considered a toy.
Could be considered a toy.
It's common?
Yeah, pretty much every house probably has at least one of these.
Oh. Even ones that don't have kids?
Depends how active you are.
So it's a fitness equipment thing.
Not necessarily.
Treadmills?
No. Let me answer your question. Not necessarily. Could be just for like recreational time.
But it could be for working out. Jump rope.
It's not working out. People don't look at this and think fitness.
But they could.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
No, not really. Don't tell me what the hint should be. All right? No.
I really wanted it to be that.
I know.
Do you keep it in the basement typically, or like in a playroom, or like?
No, definitely not in a playroom. More or less, you probably keep it in the garage. If I had to make a guess.
And you can move it. Like, can you pick it up and move it?
Oh yeah.
Medicine ball.
No, it's not a workout thing. For the millionth time, it is not a workout thing.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But let me tell you, it's not a workout thing, but you're actually kind of close.
Oh, is it a ball shape?
No, it's not a ball shape.
Is it a ball?
Yes.
That's shaped football.
There we go.
Wow, we got there. I don't know how we did, but we got there.
All right, one more real quick. According to USA Today, the number one accident in the home is burns. This is number 2, and this is an embarrassing one. Burning yourself isn't necessarily an embarrassing home accident. If someone's like, "Hey, why are you walking funny?" and they give you this answer, you're like, "Oh, that's embarrassing."
Falling down the stairs.
No, we're close.
Does it happen in the bathroom?
No.
Does it happen with this, like, on the stairs?
No.
Falling out of bed. Aww, that is sad.
I almost did it the other night. I caught myself on my end table. Like, I caught myself, like, I had, like, the edge of my bed on this arm and then my end table on this arm. And I was like, whoa. How did that happen? Like, I rolled.
In your sleep?
I couldn't even tell you the last time I did it, but it almost happened, like, 8 days ago.
Wow, that's oddly specific.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was doing the calendar math in my head.
You were having a crazy dream.
I don't know what happened. I just started laughing because I caught myself.
Whoa.
And the wife is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just fell out of bed." And
We're
she
good.
started laughing at me. That's what you married. All right, friends, have yourself a fantastic weekend and watch out for footballs. Parents, don't call your kids fat. Take the lessons learned from this show and use them on the weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. Later.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.